the 25 million rand Nulane Investments trial. Now, that is continuing at the Free State High Court, and so far we have heard evidence on law-breaking and procurement irregularities in the Estina Dairy Farm project. This week, 3 Free State government officials testifying about events in 2011 and 2012. The Nulane Investments was an alleged front for the Guptas, but the 3 brothers who have close ties to the former president, Jacob Zuma, are not in the dock. Let's speak now to Erin, our reporter who has been following this story since it started, this particular court case. Erin, good morning to you. So the 9th state witness is going to be in court today. What can we expect from that witness?
Kole, that's right. 9 out of some 35 listed by the state. Dr. Takisi Masiteng, the current head of agriculture in the Free State, expected in the witness box today and likely to give some details on engagements with the Hawks by the current department and its administration, trying to ferret out papers from 2011-2012 regarding the department's engagements with Nulane Investments. We have heard of some copies of certain original documents which the state has not been able to source, and also some documents missing from the record as yet. And so we may well hear from Dr. Masiteng as to why that is or what else has been sourced in the interim.
We haven't heard much, Erin, in the way of how the Gupta business network really functioned. I'm talking about that kind of evidence coming out of this court hearing. Should we anticipate something like that to come up?
Certainly, some of those here in court are expecting that in the coming weeks. This criminal trial is set to play out until the 3rd of March. And what we are expecting is quite detailed evidence on alleged money laundering. That is one of the charges that the accused here are facing, to come probably into next week. And there we may well see ventilation of what's in the indictment from the NPA's ID, which provides a list of a number of alleged front companies linked to the Gupta's business network worldwide, as well as individuals, and those include people for whom the NPA's ID has been seeking red notices, Koli, but had not secured by the time the then head, Advocate Herman Krunier, signed the indictment toward the end of 2021. So far it's been fairly focused on the paper trail. We've heard from a number of department officials in the Free State government, particularly agriculture, and that more detailed evidence where we are likely to hear the names of those businesses, if not the Gupta brothers themselves, will come possibly next week and the week after.
Let's conclude the conversation with Kinosi Tubisi. That's the witness who couldn't handle himself so well on the stand. He's set to return. Do we know what exactly is the main accusation against him? Perjury?
Well, he has been confronted with the assertion that he's committed perjury because of the contradictions between what's in his affidavit and what he's revealed during cross-examination here. Tubisi, easily the most anxious witness, with the poorest grasp, one could say, on events, key events in around 2011-2012, and what documents he had sight of at the time. Tubisi is involved in supply chain management for the Department of Agriculture in the Free State, and he hasn't been clear on what documents he actually saw, even though he refers to them in his written statement. And here again, the role of the Hawks, the role of police in terms of engaging with current officials in the Free State government has come under scrutiny in the Free State High Court. The other thing, Koli, which was really interesting yesterday during proceedings in the afternoon, was the legitimacy of the Mohuma Mobung venture. It was Lungisani Daniel Mancha for the first accused, former department head Peter Tabete, who was insistent that it was a legitimate government project, and where that becomes important is around voted funds. The adjusted budget for the 2011-2012 financial year included an allocation of monies found from other departments to go toward Mohuma Mobung. It was some 30 million rand, and that will likely play into arguments around the legitimacy, the kosheress, you could say, of the Mohuma Mobung venture for which the feasibility study was done.
Right. Erin Bates, thank you very much. Live for us at the Bloemfontein High Court. Well,